I've only just not realized. I've never done one of these videos where my face is on camera. What's up, y'all? So, if y'all watching this and I edit this before Friday, the college football playoff kicks off tomorrow. If I upload this the day of, the college football playoff kicks off today. And if I upload it after somehow, which would be stupid on my end, the college football playoff is already on the way. Anyway, so as you can see by the shirt I have on, which is a Premier League shirt. Yes, I'd say Premier League for those in Sheffield. Anyway, so there's this tweet by Men in Blazers, right? They are showing how a 12-team Premier League bracket would work, and I'm honestly interested in this, bro. So let's go on FIFA. No, I don't have 26. I have 24, but I think I could get this to work. I'm gonna end up having about 26. We gotta do this on FC24 just to save time, because I don't feel like buying 26 right now. I know it's stupid because we're 2 years ahead, but like I don't feel like buying 26. That's just more money I'm gonna have to spend. Like, come on, y'all. But anyway, so here's how the bracket looks if it's on screen. As you can see, Newcastle and Crystal Palace are the first two. Then you have Everton and Sunderland. I just realized Sunderland is in the championship in this. Anyway, 11-seeded Spurs versus Manchester United. I hate them. I think Spurs win. Anyway, and then 10-seed Brighton. Jesus, I had 10-seed Brighton and 7-seed Liverpool. And then you have Chelsea, Arsenal, Villa, and City in the top 4 spots. Let's get on with this, shall we? If y'all don't know how the college football playoff works, basically, the first round, 5, 6, 7, and 8 all got home games. And then after that, it's neutral site. Do I feel like sending all these teams to all these different stadiums all over the world? No. So the neutral site is obviously going to be in England. Or maybe Hampton Park. Maybe Hampton Park. But they're going to be in England for the most part. Anyway. And then you got the semifinals, and then the final is going to be at Wembley, because why would the final not be at Wembley? That makes sense, right? And yeah, we're going to figure out who wins this little tournament. I realized I forgot to make up the rules. Okay, so here are the rules for the tournament. If you don't win in 90 minutes, you go straight to goal, because this is America. And as we saw in the College Cup in America, what's the accent? Anyway, as we saw in the College Cup in America, it's golden goal first to score and extra time wins. That's simple. I'm not doing the whole 120 minutes because it's America's rules, not British or European or world. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Jesus Christ. But yeah. And then that's pretty much the only rule I have. But yeah, those are the rules. So the first match was between Crystal Palace and Newcastle. So here it was 0-0 until the 50th minute, where, strangely enough, I guess, Alexander Isak scored to make it 1-0. Yeah, this is the type of video we're about to have, y'all. Of course, he makes it 2-0 because it's FC24, and I didn't think this through at all. But the match ends 2-0. Newcastle advances. I swear I didn't think this one through, because Sunderland is literally in the championship, man. What was I thinking doing this, actually? But the footage didn't say, but Everton won 1-0. Okay, it's penalties in Manchester United Tottenham, where Tottenham need to score this one penalty to advance to the next round. They do. They go on. They advance to the next round. Liverpool Brighton went to golden goal, where the late Diogo Jota with an amazing strike to end the game and send Liverpool to the next round. Oh my goodness. Get to the quarterfinal round and start off with Newcastle versus Chelsea, where the 12-seeded Newcastle, mind you, score right here. I don't even know how he scored this, but he scores it anyway. Then for good measure, they score right here. I don't know how he scored this, but they score right here. End the game right there and then. Then Arsenal versus Everton. Odegaard sends Arsenal to the semi-finals with an amazing stroke. Oh my goodness. Extra time in Aston Villa Tottenham. Remember, goal to goal, and the winner goes to the semi-finals. And Spurs don't score right there. It was a close chance, to be fair. Aston Villa, rightfully so, capitalizes off this and ends the game on a golden goal to advance to the semi-finals. What? Who are you? What? Anyway, this is the Premier League rivalry that defined my entire childhood. City v Liverpool for a place in the semi-finals. Well, I say childhood. It started in my preteen years, but anyway, why would he? Oh my! Jack Grealish, what a strike to get City up 1-0. And to make things worse, Bernardo Silva with another snipe, 2 snipes in the game, gets City up 2-0. And Alexander-Arnold plays in Salah right here, and Salah will score to make it 2-1. 40 minutes left. Surely they capitalize, right? Right here, Diaz crosses it into Sabaj. Like, why would you take a bicycle kick in that situation? And like a minute or two later, Haaland goes through, ends the game right then and there. And City advanced to the semifinals. Honestly, this one was one of my favorite games in the entire tournament because Declan Rice starts the scoring in stoppage time of the first half. And Arsenal go up 1-0. Newcastle do equalize, by the way, but I've lost the footage to that. Barnes goes through, sends Newcastle into raptures, making it 2-1 on the night. And then, if you think it couldn't get worse for Arsenal, oh, trust me, it will. As you see here, Alexander Isak again scores, makes it 3-1, and they advance. In the other semi-final, held at Ellen Road, because I lost track of venues, Aston Villa scores through Ollie Watkins in the 36th minute to go up 1-0. Even better for Aston Villa, McGinn goes through, scores right there, 2-0. Surely Aston Villa are through to the final, right? Right? I'll fast forward to the 89th minute, De Bruyne with a beautiful finish, if I do say so myself, making it 2-1, but it's near their consolation. Aston Villa goes through to the final to play 12-seeded Newcastle. What a story. 12-seeded Newcastle versus the 3-seeded Aston Villa for the cup. I know it's the FA Cup. They don't exactly have a Premier League trophy for this now, do they? 24th minute, Newcastle has a chance to go 1-0 up. Murphy with the ball. Okay, then. 63rd minute, Aston Villa whips it into the box, and it is saved by a name I cannot pronounce to save my life. 68th minute, the ball gets cleared, but it doesn't. McGinn has it, passes it to Tielemans. Tielemans scores in the 69th minute to make Aston Villa go up 1-0 in the final. 81st minute, Newcastle get it desperate now. They whip it into the box, but it's cleared by Aston Villa. But then Longstaff gets the ball. I cannot explain what happens there, but it gets passed around to some Newcastle players. Ball is ultimately cleared away by Aston Villa as Crash has... Jesus Christ, man. Honestly, the yellow was well deserved. I'm not even gonna lie. The man had a family, for Christ's sake. 93rd minute. There is 4 minutes of added time. Newcastle's gonna have to get this out quick. They don't. The whistle's gonna blow at any minute now. And it will blow right here in Aston Villa or the inaugural Premier League tournament champions. I have no other name for this. I'm not calling it the Premier League playoff. That just sounds stupid. But they lift the trophy up, and that is the end of this video.